Ranma is dead. If he comes anywhere near his ex-fiance. Hello, comrades. Welcome back. This is the Tech Fanif, and today we are going to be watching Ranma and a Half, Season 1, Episode 11, You I Love. But before we do, let's talk about the previous episode 10, Kiss of Death. From that episode, Sansinin is delusional, believing that Ranma wants to marry him. Ryoga is dealing with Shiratori, who claims that he is not Charlotte. Bad idea, dude, because now she is very angry. Ryoga and Ranma work together for a few seconds because Ranma had to be dumb enough to hurt Ryoga's pride, so now they're fighting, and this whole situation is over Akane, and thanks to these hooligans, Akane is in danger because she is in the water, and unfortunately, she cannot swim. So they both try to rescue her, and luckily, she is safe and sound, and she has Pichon back. And Ranma was actually nice enough to tell Akane that Ryoga tried to save her. But it doesn't matter because that whole moment to be kind towards one another doesn't matter because Shampoo is here to kill Ranma, the red hair girl, because she has given him the kiss of death. But now that he's a boy, he has also defeated Shampoo, except this is not even a kiss of death, considering how she did kiss him on the lips rather than on the cheek in his boy form. So who knows what this kiss represents. But that is why we are going to watch the next episode. So, yeah. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you go, Akane. That's her fiance. Of course she's gonna be upset. Let's go. This guy's cheating. Yeah. True. Yep. You didn't even push her away. Disappointment. Explain it to her. Wow. It's kind of hard to not see you that way. You don't explain yourself, pal. Oof. And off she goes. The dad's mad because you're supposed to marry his girl. Exactly. His dojo is gonna be ruined if you don't do anything about it. Oh, he understands Chinese? I don't think Shampoo talked Japanese, did she? What? I thought he did. Oh, she can read. Uh-huh. Oh. No, she causes drama, not jokes. Ranma is dead. He comes anywhere near his ex-fiance. I thought she didn't want this. Now she low-key wants it. Sure. Keep telling yourself that. Telling yourself that, Connie. So sad. She's like, it means nothing yet. It must mean something. Aww. She's so cute.
いいか、シャンプー。今時
Uh-oh.
な、女に負けたら殺すだの、男に負けたら夫にするだの、そういうたわけた掟はだな。わかったか、シャンプー。
I don't think she
わかっとら
understands.
んな。全然。な、だから俺はおめえと付き合う気なん。
Ooh. Rama, say something.
だから俺はおめえとその
And he lost the
そういう
Kane.
ことは
おーいには I love you だってさ
Nice loving you, pal!
だから僕たちお互いにもっとよくだと思うんです。
Yep. And you're dead.
ああ舞い上がっちゃって面白いわよ赤
Nope. She hates him. Yep. Thank you.
シャンプーのやつ可愛いじゃねえか。茜もあのくらい素直だったら。冷てえ。ようがてめえ何しやがる。
俺はな、お前のことでやきもち焼く茜さんを見てすっごく傷ついてんだ。
やろう、俺のしたこっちゃねえ。見た。
お前なんぞ
Hey,
女になっ
Rio
て
gets
シャンプ
so
ーに
nice.
やられてしまえんだ。
お前なんか豚になって茜に食われちまえ。
許さん。
And into the water he goes.
さあまあ見るみたいな茜が勝手にやきもち焼いてるだけで
Yep. Right behind you.
気にしてないよ全然だって私たちもういい名付けでもなんでもないしいやそのなんていうか勝手にお互いのこと知り合ってなさいピーちゃん行こう
Yep.
茜さ
But you have a problem as a girl. Is everybody just like at the household? If anything, this dojos could be destroyed before anyone takes care of it. Take care of it.
男の時は求愛され、女の時は命を狙われる。
マのバカ
Oh, poor Ryoga. Poor man likes her. All she could talk about is.
あかねラマくん起こしてきてなんで私が根に持ってるんだランマくんとシャンプーのこと別に
Uh-huh. Keep telling herself
も
that.
う少し自分の気持ちに素直になったらどうか。
True.
何しっかりして泣くことないじゃないランマいつま
You're
で寝てんの
acting
よ
so. Oh.
つめて
Yeah.
何すんだよあかね朝っぱらから喧嘩わたアイレンキャンプなんでお前がここに何なんだよ一体シャンプーちゃん来てたの
Yep.
シャンプーが勝手に潜り込んできたんだからな。
朝っぱらからいやらしい
本当に人の話聞いてねえな。おめえだって豚抱いて寝てんだろ。
なんでピーちゃんが出てくんのよバカみたい豚に焼きもち焼いて
てめえらがお前なんぞに焼きもち焼くかよ。
ごめん手が滑っちゃった
本当おめえは可愛くねえな。
可愛くなくて結構です
How about you two start telling each other how you feel?
茜さん、別れを告げずに旅立ちます。
Aww.
君にとっ
Ryoga's
て
so
俺の存在は
nice.
ペットのピーちゃんでしかないんだ。
He wants to be a
ランマ
man.
の浮気で茜さんは傷ついてる。割り込むなら 今だぜ。
Yeah,
そんな
listen.
のひどい。うせえ。
Oh,
今がチャンスだぜ。
そんなのダメです。このまま待っていればあの中国人の娘がランマを殺すかもしれません。その時がチャンスです。お前の方がひどいだろ。自ら手を汚すことはありません。家宝は寝て待てです。しかし
nope.
ごめんね、涼河くん。私、それでもランマが好き、好き、好き。
なんてことになってみろよ。俺のガラスのハートは粉々に飛び散っちゃうぜ。
To be that guy.
あかねさん。
No, don't leave. Say what you want to say.
だだだだだだ
What's she up to?
腹減った。
Hmm.
やだ、近づいてくるわ。
Shampoo?
あったかたけラ
Of course.
シャンプーお前な。
You can't go destroying
なんなん
schools
だよ
like
一
that.
体。
愛妻ベタね。
Oh.
うん
何するか。あ
おいおいおいおい。
Oh, thank goodness. Shampoo's cruel.
石の接吻。
面白い。この挑戦、受けてやろうじゃないの。
こらこらこら、豚も生きてたことだ。
Yeah,
ひっくるめて決着つけてやる。
she keeps butting into
おめえみ
Akane's
てえな
life.
鈍い女。シャンプーに勝てっこねえって言ってんだ。
誰が鈍いのよ。
え
A
死
battle
の接吻。
between
じゃ
these
僕
two.
の頭で追いかけて。このどこにも逃げたりしない。
Yep, Kane doesn't run from battle, nor does she hide.
もう。あかね
出てっちゃったわよ。
なんだと。
I know he's worried about her, but let her deal with her own battles, dude. What?
あかね
Oh, wait, okay. That's his imagination. Nah, dude. She'll be fine. She can handle her own battles. I hope she's not that weak. I don't think she's that weak.
あかねあかねあかねあかねあかねりょうが
It's being a bit dramatic.
あかね
Did she really
あかね
pass out?
おいこら起きろよあか
Dude, she's fine. She should be breathing. There's no way.
ねあかね
Ooh.
あれ
バカ野郎だからやめろって言ったんだ
Mm-hmm. Wait,
あかね
does she have amnesia?
あんた
No! What the frick did she do? What did Shampoo do? Huh? Okay. Well, that happened. I don't know what Shampoo did to Akane, but she basically has amnesia. From the start of this episode, Shampoo kissed Ranma for 20 seconds, which inclines that it's not a kiss of death, but more as so a kiss for love or something like that. I don't remember. Let me check. And the other kiss is to represent she must join with him in marriage. So basically, he has another fiance. Well, technically one, because Akane couldn't care less anymore about this whole fiance anymore because Rama was dumb. Rama didn't even push Shampoo away. He doesn't even explain himself when he was trying to explain to Akane, and Akane was trying to understand why he did what he did, but he didn't even explain himself. He basically was just like immature, saying she should know that he's not that person. But like, these two being sundays is kind of annoying because neither one are going to explain themselves, so that's frustrating. Even Rama wished that Akane could be straightforward like Shampoo is with her feelings towards Rama, except Rama doesn't do any better because he's the same as Akane. He's too stubborn to admit what he's feeling. So, yeah, this has turned into a bit of a chaos, and Akane's family is not convinced, nor Ryoga or his father for that matter, about him liking Akane or that he is not in any shape or form of a relationship with Shampoo. But it's kind of hard when he puts himself out there with Shampoo. He doesn't push her away from the kiss. He doesn't push her away when she's clingy on him, and therefore, how are you supposed to think if you're not going to explain yourself? So, yeah, in a way, who do I think is at fault here? Both, because Akane isn't straightforward, but neither is Rama. So, yeah, their relationship is kind of bad at the moment, and Akane tries to wake Rama up only to realize that he is sleeping with Shampoo. And I thought it was fine that she threw a bucket of cold water onto Rama to turn into a girl because she couldn't care less. And I don't blame her for that. And then Rama gets upset telling her she's sleeping with Pichan, but like, Akane's right. Why should he be jealous over a pig? Which, that still amazes me that Akane can't put two and two together with that being Ryoga. So, and Ryoga is wanting to go on his own journey too, and never looking back because he knows that one day Akane is going to confess her love for Ranma, even if he somehow confess his love to her. But I think he should just go for it because neither one are admitting their feelings, and I get the feeling Rama might just confess his feelings if there is some situation between Ryoga and Akane. So, I low-key kind of want that. And Shampoo, I thought was nice to the pig, but really was just trying to kill Ryoga, and luckily, he wasn't dead, but he could have been, and Akane was so grateful that Pichan was alive. But that's when Shampoo decided to give her the kiss of death. And that's when Akane and Shampoo decided to fight one another as she takes Rama out because she does not want him involved in any of their situation when it's between the ladies. So I was surprised. I thought the whole time that she was getting beaten down was Rama's imagination, but really it was her really getting defeated and Pichan getting worried for her. But Rama went to go save Akane, knowing how strong Shampoo is, and by the time he got to Akane, she passed out, and he thought she died because every time he tried to call her name out, she wouldn't respond. But she's alive. However, her memories between them are no longer there because now she's asking who he is. And I can't wait for the next episode to see what happens. So, yeah. And that's all I have to say for today. So, you lovely comrades, have a wonderful, beautiful, and an amazing day. I'm not kidding. Love you, comrades. Bye.